So this is zone 2 of our sprinkler system. It's 1, 2, 3 sprinklers on the curb, and then 1, 2 sprinklers on either corner on main of the lawn, and then 1, 2 toward the planter. And that's really all that's involved in zone 2. The planters themselves are all on a different zone. There's a sprinkler in this corner of the driveway as well. It's not tied to zone 2 and it works fine. This is what happens when we run the sprinklers for an appreciable period of time. There's seepage up through the area where we cut for putting in a sensor for the garage door. That's running downhill, obviously. It's not running uphill. So there's a point of origin here. Across here, there's a separate one, I think, here, which could be two segments of a pipe. And then there's actually a flow along the wall here that's coming from somewhere else back there. There is a huge flow on the other side of that wall from my garage. I have a separate video with this snake cam that shows that it's coming from the foundation, not through the wall. The walls are dry inside, completely dry inside. Ran a test on the soil. It sinks, so it's not any kind of floating thing. It's just running from somewhere. And the flow here is much heavier than the flow coming from the driveway because there's no resistance in my garage to it. So, we gotta fix this. What seems to be going on is there's a segment of the sprinkler system that we didn't know about when Abel redid it, where there's a pipe running under the driveway leading somewhere to this side. There don't seem to be any sprinklers in the lower area here. There's a drip irrigation in the planters, but I'm not sure if that's on a separate zone as well. So clearly, whatever that pipe is, it's not feeding anything that we're using right now, because it wouldn't work anyway, because all the water's going through my garage. So I'm going to go out back and turn this off. While I go, I will say it takes about 2 minutes after I enable the sprinklers, after I turn on zone 2, for anything to happen. At that point, my garage floods, and then a few minutes later, the seepage starts through the cracks in the driveway. I think what needs to happen next is we got to dig up the sprinklers that we know about and see where there's a branch that goes under the planters or under the driveway. From there, we can cap it, or we can reroute it over the garage instead so we can actually see what's going on. And on that note, back to auto, and done.